Monte Carlo. We're gonna be getting this engine bay dressed up, looking better than what it's looking now. First, we're gonna remove these and the fender wells, get them prepped up and painted. We already got the fenders and the hood off. We just gotta bring it in the shop and get those prepped up. Guess we're gonna paint the core support here. We're gonna paint it candy as well. So we gotta get all this stuff taken off first. Poured the inner fender wells off. As I went to looking at them, I see there's a couple cracks that I'm gonna have to repair, like right here, on this one, and this one here. It's a crack here. I'll just be using some plastic repair. This one here look like it's original. It's a piece of metal here. Well, I know they two different ones because this one here don't got no metal and it's made of different plastic. But once I paint them, you won't be able to tell the difference. So we're gonna clean them up first, then we'll repair the cracks. This is what I'm gonna be using, this plastic bonder. But before I use it, I'm gonna open up the cracks because you can see here it's not open, and I'm gonna have to open it up to get some bonder inside the cracks. And I'm gonna open it up with this Chicago electric dremel tool. I'm just gonna go along the crack. There you have it. Now I mix up my plastic bonder. I'm gonna put some masking tape on the back side, then I'm gonna clamp it with some vice grips to hold it in place while it dry. I'm finishing up, shaping it up. Pretty much got it. I just gotta wipe some glaze and put on it, some filler. And I'll be using this bumper bite flexible glaze. It's for plastics. I done did this area here and the back side. I just gotta do these two spots. Okay, after I had got this sanded down smooth with 180, I'm gonna take that same 180. Just got some folded up. And I'm gonna go over the whole entire inner fender well because you wanna scratch it up because paint ain't gonna stick to just this shiny surface here. You wanna scratch it up like I did right here. You could use a maroon Scotch Brite as well, but I'm gonna use this 180. If I wasn't gonna prime it, I want to use something less aggressive than this 180. But since I'm priming, this 180 will be perfect. Finished up with all the sanding, the top and the bottom. This one here had some kind of grit on it. I tried to get most of it smooth, but it ain't got to be that smooth. But I tried to feather edge it. And I'm going to spray a primer on it. And I'm thinking about tinting the primer. Put a little black in it. Just so it'll be black. But before I do that, I'm going to spray some plastic adhesion promote on it. You can use some out the spray can. Either one will work. But I'm thinking about using this one here. It's a lot faster spraying it out the gun. But I'm going to spray that on it, on the front and the back side, before I spray the primer. 3 coats of the high build primer. I just sprayed 1 coat on the underside. I started thinking I might as well go ahead and shoot the underside now, because it'd be less masking once I spray this here. I ain't gotta worry about masking nothing up. I can just go from there. But I'm just gonna put a satin black on it, 1 stage, probably 1 or 2 coats. Alright, this the following morning. The satin black dry. Now I turn it back over. I'm gonna spray some guide coat on this area here, because I'm gonna wet sand this with 320. I'll be using this flat black spray paint. This guide coat is gonna help me. I'm not really trying to find no low areas, because you're not gonna be able to tell on this here because there's a lot of curves and stuff, but it's gonna help me show what I done sanded or what I haven't sanded when I get ready to start wet sanding. But while it's drying, I'm gonna go outside and start getting everything else together, like the hood. Gotta clean it up. Also the inner fenders, I'm gonna be spraying those, and the front clip. Here's the hood. I'm gonna remove these attachments because we're not going back with the heat shield. Like I said, everything going candy. Also, I'm gonna remove the latch, paint it satin black. Also the spring. So let me get it down, put it on the stand. We'll get started. Removed all the attachments. Now let's clean it on up. As you can see, I got the hood on the inside. Got it cleaned up. I'll be using maroon Scotch-Brite to scuff this up. Just need a little small piece. Don't take much. This here go a long way. But you're just trying to remove all the shiny surface, because the paint ain't gonna stick, like I said. This the key to paint. Gotta have some bond too. But on these areas over here, on the fender wells, I'm a wet sand. I'll be using some 320. I already got some here. I'm just gonna fold it up. Now I start removing the guide coat. And I'll be wet sanding these under fender wells, also the fenders, and that front clip there. But I haven't brought those in yet. I'm gonna wait till I finish up some of these pieces, then I run those in. Just finished up with the under fender wells. I done brought the fenders in. I already sprayed the guide coat on it. Now I'm about to wet sand these, get these done. Then I bring the front clip in after that. I done took the fender wheels outside, clean them up. They drying off at the moment. I'm just gonna be spraying this area here, this whole section here, also up in here. The rest of it, I do it when I paint the car. Just finished up sanding, ready to shoot my cylinder now. Got everything staged. Here's the cylinder. It's not quite flashed off yet. It's kind of cold today. I ain't quite get enough coverage here, but it'll be fine. It's just one coat. Show you the fenders. About to mix up the Stellar Silver now. Shoot it. 3 coats of the metallic stellar silver. I'm gonna put a micro flake on top of this here. I'll probably put 2 coats like I did everything else. Two coats of the micro flake. Now it's time for the candy coat. It's gonna be a candy apple fire red. Got some kind of reaction here, but it's not no big deal. You won't see that. It's gonna be on the back of the firewall. Four coats of the candy apple fire red. I'm gonna put 3 coats of clear on it. It's 3 coats of clear. It's been about 15 minutes since I sprayed it. I'm gonna let it sit out here a couple of days before I start putting everything back together. I got a new fender bolt kit, so I'll be good on all the fasteners. I need to go ahead and mask this before the clear harden up at the bridge. I done took everything that I just painted outside and brought the car in because I'm gonna spray this here. I'm gonna spray it satin black, which you can't see a lot of. You can see this top part here, and might as well go ahead and spray this, which most of this is covered up since I gotta spray all these screws and stuff here. Just the tag light, I'm gonna spray around that satin black. That's for the mirrors. And I got the latch here and one of them here. Alright, let me get you caught up. Get it all masked off. Ready to shoot my satin black. I'm gonna be spraying it with my Satin Jet 4400 HVLP 1.2 tip. I think I'm good to go. Here's the results of the satin black. It ain't dry yet. I just finished spraying about 45 minutes ago. I'm gonna unmask and bag it outside. It's a little sun out, so it'll help it dry it on up. All my pieces dried up. Now I'm just trying to get everything together for us to hinge and latches, the spacers. These the old bolts for the fenders. I got a new kit here, but it don't come with everything for the excess front clip, so I'm gonna have to use some of the old stuff also. Just trying to get it together. Guess I'm gonna bag it out and put the fenders on first.
Got to pay back. Revenge.
I just finished assembling everything back on, such as the fenders, front clip, and the fender wells and the hood. I was doing it by myself, so it took me all day. Yesterday, I just finished up this morning. With this front clip, I just got it actually just sitting up because I don't want to actually bolt it down all the way, because I want to still get paint up in here. So once I paint it, then I'll finish bolting it on. But let me give you a walk around, show you what I got. On these and the fender wells, I'm gonna take them back off also, because I don't want to leave them on, then all that overspray laying back on it. So once I paint the car, I'll put them back on. Actually just got them sitting up in there.
Stop. Right from the bottom to the top, from the ground up. We never stop. Right from the